What do night custodians do when they hear scary noises at work? You're about to find out in this video. Here are 3 scary true night custodian stories. Number 1, the middle school basement. I was a night custodian at an old middle school for 5 years. It was an old building and we were always doing work orders. If you know what I mean, you know. There was an entire wing of the school that was condemned and closed off. Only the janitorial closet and the basement remained. The basement was where all the condemned stuff was taken to be stored. It was full of tables, desks, chairs, etc. The basement was also where the creepy vibes were stored as well. One night I was going down to the basement to get some chairs. It was real quiet except for the usual basement noises. I was dragging the chairs up the stairs when I heard what sounded like a chair dragging on the floor. I froze and listened. Then I heard it again. I looked around and couldn't see anything. I figured it was just some animal or something and continued bringing the chairs up the stairs. When I got back to the basement for the second load of chairs, I noticed that one of the classroom doors was cracked open. The door should have been closed. I thought maybe the wind blew it open. I closed the door and went back out. When I returned, I heard a loud dragging shuffle. I spun around and looked in the direction of the sound, but I couldn't see anything. I grabbed the chairs and ran up the stairs as fast as I could. I never went back down there alone again. No. 2, the high school 3rd floor. I started working as a custodian at a large high school. The school is over 4 stories tall. I was working the overnight shift alone, and I was told to make sure all the lights were turned off and all the doors were locked before I left. So I did my rounds making sure everything was done. On my way out, I noticed a classroom door on the 3rd floor that I had locked was now open. I thought maybe someone left it open and didn't realize it, so I closed the door and continued on. On my way back to that same classroom, I noticed the door was now wide open. I walked in and everything was okay. I closed the door behind me and left. But as I was walking away, I heard the sound of slow, deep breathing coming from the back of the room. I ran out of the room and called my supervisor to come check it out. We checked everywhere but didn't find anyone. I never worked up there alone again. Number 3, the auditorium. I worked as a night custodian at a school. I had worked there for over 20 years and I knew every nook and cranny of the building. Most of the building was fine, but there were a few areas that were just creepy. The main one was the auditorium. That place was a nightmare. I was cleaning the auditorium one night and I heard what sounded like rustling in the seats. I looked around and saw nothing. I heard what sounded like footsteps on the stage. I looked out and saw nothing. Then I heard my name being whispered. I froze and listened. Then I heard my name again. I turned and saw the same seat that I had just passed. I ran out of the auditorium and didn't go back in the rest of that night. I ended up finding out that a drama teacher died in the auditorium, and a lot of people claimed that he was a ghost and that he could be heard walking around the balcony level. Turns out he liked the sound of his own voice. That was scary. True night custodian stories. Do you dare work the night shift alone? Let me know in the comments below. And if you like this video, share it with a friend. Subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. See you next time.